Hello and welcome to the final episode in our Chiang Mai mini-series for Thai Adventures. In the previous episode, Ivy and I had an amazing time swimming in Hoi Teng Tau Reservoir, visiting the Land of Angels waterfall park and getting lost at the top of Thailand's highest mountain, Doi Inthanon. In this episode, we start right from where we left the last episode and head into Chiang Mai for our first proper walk around the city, before stopping off at a Michelin restaurant for a bite to eat. We then visit Grand Canyon Water Park and have an absolutely hilarious time at the Chiang Mai Cabaret Show, before returning our rental car and sadly checking out of our hotel and heading back to our favourite city in the world, Bangkok. This is my daughter Ivy. I'm Ivy's dad, also known as David. You're watching Thai Adventures. Come and join us on this adventure of a lifetime. We'd had a really good day. I needed to get some money from an ATM, so we went to one of the main malls in Chiang Mai. Sadly, it was closing when we arrived, but it was a really nice time for us to walk around. I got some money from the ATM, and then we saw a restaurant which I'd seen on the internet, a Michelin star restaurant, so we decided to pop into here for some dinner.
Michelin are the world's best restaurants. And Chiang Mai has about 2 or 3 where it's like £3 a dish. And this seems to be one of them. So this is the top level. 1 minute, I've got to put some lime on it though. In theory, it should be the best fried rice that you ever eat. Basil beef. Ivy likes basil and beef in Michelin restaurants. I keep going on about it, but this is quite a special thing. I dread to think how much this would cost in London. We wouldn't be able to afford it. Fried chicken, breast of giant dip. Sweet, is it sweet chili? Good. The mayonnaise is exactly the same as they do in Amsterdam. Or in the Netherlands. Go figure.
It was a really nice meal, a really good price. Ivy and I were really tired, but we said let's just go for a walk around the city because this was probably going to be our last opportunity to actually walk around Chiang Mai city. And it was a really nice melancholy stroll through a city that we'd never been to before, but that looked really, really nice.
We finally got to hang out with elephants. Mazda speed. This is another thing about Thai malls. We are right in the centre of Chiang Mai at one of the main malls, and the parking is easy to get to. They have people directing you to where the spaces are, and it is free.
We then went back to the hotel, had a good night's sleep, and we're ready for our final full day in Chiang Mai. And I did what I'd promised Ivy we would do, and that was to visit Grand Canyon Water Park. Now this water park is certainly a known attraction within Chiang Mai. It was slightly more expensive than the majority of the Chiang Mai events, and there was really loud music. It also rained, and for the first time on the trips that we've taken to Thailand, I felt being a lone parent with a child, I could have risked falling over on one of these slippery things. So
Hi guys, so My dad's gone back because he said he could break his arm.
Sadly, I had to let Ivy sort of just do her own thing, and I felt a little bit sorry for her that here she was doing what she wanted to do, and she was doing it on her own with no brothers or sisters. I felt she really needed a friend with her. However, Ivy loved it, and Ivy convinced me to go on the zip line with her.
Good luck, Ivy, in the rain. Luck to me.
I done it, now my dad's going.
How did you feel?
Fine, the first time was scary, then the second time I knew what I was doing, so it was fine. I was screaming.
It was a fun day, more so for Ivy. I felt for the first time in Thailand it was too expensive for what we actually got. But I had made a promise to Ivy that she could go there. We did it. She had a good time. I had a good time. Job done. So this is our last night in Chiang Mai, and it's been a good experience. We're in a Grab. We decided not to drive because we're going right into the centre of town. We're going to get some food. We're going to take it easy. And then tomorrow we've just confirmed that we are flying to Bangkok, and the very first thing that we are going to do is go to MBK so that Ivy has been waiting 2 weeks just for this moment tomorrow. A year. We've talked about it so much. Chiang Mai. I really feel Chiang Mai is one of those places where I feel there's so much more to explore. Even though we had 6 days, 6 nights, I still feel when I leave I'm like, we didn't go to the sticky waterfalls, we didn't go to the viewpoints, we didn't go to the elephant sanctuary, we didn't do the zip lining, we didn't do the bamboo rafting. We didn't go to the Karen tribe, we didn't go camping above the clouds, we didn't go to any of the coffee shops, we didn't go to many of the restaurants. There's still so many more things to do, which to me is a sign of a good place. Aesthetic is the trend word that, say, influencers might use when describing Chiang Mai, which is an appreciation of the philosophy of the beauty of the place. An atmosphere and a feeling far removed from, say, the inflatables of Koh Samui or the neon of Bangkok. Maybe it's more traditional, more religious, with religious iconography, temples, and a culture that's still hustling, yet relaxing. I loved the aesthetic of Chiang Mai.
Hi guys, so we're going to a show. I can't remember what it's called, but I know we're going to a show.
The Chiang Mai Cabaret Show. I think there's going to be some ladyboys in there. I think you're going to have a laugh. Last night in Chiang Mai, couldn't really think of anything better to do. So let's do it. It was our last night in Chiang Mai. We'd been walking around the night markets, we were tired, we didn't have anything to do, and then we saw a group of what I presumed were ladyboys interacting with people in the market. And the way that they were doing it was so funny. I could clearly see that Ivy was laughing and found this extremely funny. So I looked on TripAdvisor and I saw that it was rated as a family cabaret show. I spoke to the people selling tickets and I asked them, is this suitable for my daughter? And they said, yes, of course. And they were right, because this was probably the funniest moment of all of our time in Thailand. There was traditional Thai music mixed with Lady Gaga and Rihanna. And when Beyonce came on that stage, it was pure comedy, executed with that Thai wholesomeness. Ivy and I had an absolutely great time. And at the end of it, my cheeks were aching through laughing so much.
Ivy, rate the cabaret experience out of 10. What's that? A 10? It was really fun, wasn't it? I don't think I've seen you smile so much on the whole holiday. It didn't cost much money. It was well worth doing. And now you know what a ladyboy looks like. It was amazing, wasn't it? Confusing. Well, bye Chiang Mai. It's been fun, hasn't it? We've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Today we go to Bangkok and MBK shopping mall. We had fun in Chiang Mai. Ivy, it's time to rate this hotel. Be honest, straight up. Tell me your thoughts. What do you give it?
I rate it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Really? Why? Talk to me.
It's just really good. It's fun. It's not actually that far from anything, and I just like it.
I think I'm going to say 9 out of 10. I give the staff 10 out of 10. All the staff have been really, really good, from the cleaners to the breakfast people to the grounds people to the main staff in there. They've just been so nice, and I'm giving the overall experience, I'm going to give it a do I give it a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10? 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Me
Value
too.
for money, amazing.
The last job I had to do was fill up the rental car with petrol before we returned that.
1,100 baht to fill up, well, over half a tank. Amazing. I feel that we're much more seasoned travellers now. Ivy's even doing the packing of the cases. I've just been to go and get petrol. Over half a tank of petrol, £25, and they give you a free bottle of water for you. They said that's for that girl on YouTube. They just do. Right, let's get packing. I'm hoping we might have 10 minutes to go in the pool. Makes me laugh. Got all these wonderful artists, and I said to my mum, right, Mum, she said, can you get me a Rolex when you're in Bangkok or in Thailand? I was like, yeah, sure. And then she was like, hey, if you see any nice paintings by local artists, by good artists, let me know. So I sent some paintings, and she was like, wow, I love them. I was like, okay, which would you prefer, a painting or a Rolex? Because I can't really afford both. She was like, Rolex. So got my mum a Rolex.
I wasn't sad leaving Chiang Mai like I was when we left Koh Samui the year before. I think 6 nights was about the right time for us. I feel Ivy was perhaps getting a little bit bored, whereas I could have done with doing many more things. But looking back now on our time in Chiang Mai, we did a lot of stuff, and we could have done so much more. I thoroughly enjoyed the experience, and I think it was a really good experience for Ivy, taking her away from Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, all the beaches. I feel that we were both ready to say goodbye, to go to Bangkok, and we will probably always remember the fun that we had and the things that we did in Chiang Mai. I would highly recommend it.
Hi guys, so our taxi driver is here about 15 minutes early, but we're just going to go now to the airport to allow plenty of time to relax when we get there. It's been really good here. We cleaned all our room up, packed everything, so we'll see you when we're at the airport.
Yeah, I'm just going to say goodbye, Ivy.
We're finished, don't we?
It's okay.
How do we, in England we go cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Nice to meet you too. Don't forget us.
Thank you. Take care. You've been great.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. This is an amendment to our video. One of the things I say with Chiang Mai, there's so many things that I've forgotten to do. One of the things we were meant to do that everybody said, well, you just got to go and eat some Khao Soi. We haven't eaten it. So we are going to try Khao Soi, egg noodle soup with chicken or beef curry. I'm not sure this is going to be the best one. And I thought it was spelt with a soy, with an I. But we need to eat some Khao Soi. It's like the northern Thailand noodles, I think. So we need to eat it. Okay, you good? Khao Soi or Khao Soi. So we need to squirt a little bit of lime on it. I'm going to just drop a little bit of onion. I'm just going to drop a little bit of whatever they put in there. Now, do we take this brown stuff? That looks like hot chili. Does it look like hot chili? Alright, let's do it without that. And I'm just going to drop a little bit of that in there. No idea what that looks like for me. Okay, so what have we got? We've got a... leg of chicken. Let's try. I like it. Oh, hard noodles and soft noodles. Try it. It tastes. Tell me what you think it tastes like. It tastes like a very, very mild madras mixed with maybe a touch of katsu curry. As if you were in the middle of Japan and India, which we are. Do you like it?
I don't like the hard noodles.
I do. Okay, I'm going to tuck in. And we've got a pad thai, and we got a pad thai for good measure. Everything we do now is to get to MBK as quick as we can, I think. Close the curtains. Okay, so we've had a little bit of a journey to get here. We've got a nice room.
We got scammed.
We didn't get scammed. That was the thing. We didn't get scammed. He didn't like it that we knew what we were doing. Your dad doesn't get scammed. Well, a couple of times I have been, but like only small amounts. But he didn't like that we knew what we were doing. Okay, Ivy. This is the first time that we've got some kind of disagreement between us. Because generally, Ivy sleeps by the wall and I sleep by the window.
But if you open the window, ta-da! Look at that. For time lapsing, this is kind of perfect for me. I think the sunset's behind us. So that's going to be sunrise, probably.
Oh no, I'm not going to make it that time.
So we're going to have to swap. We'll swap, I'll do one night here, then you can do one night here, then I'll do one night here.
Well, I'll do one night here, you can do one
Okay.
night and I'll do
We'll have ambidextrous beds.
We stayed there in London.
The Pullman was actually one of the hotels that I was looking at staying in. I work at the Pullman from time to time. And you've stayed in London. I love the London one. Where is the train? Where is the train?
Look.
Yes, cool. So we're going to catch that train. That's basically where we've got to walk down to, I think. It's only along the road there. I'm looking forward to staying in this part of the town. Ah, good stuff, Ive. We're 1.5 kilometres from MBK. Mahanakhon Sky Tower is literally within walking distance. This is good.
That's the end of our Chiang Mai mini-series. We are now back in Bangkok. If you like these videos, please do like, comment and subscribe. It really helps the channel. We hope you enjoy watching and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Peace.